Some breaking news to tell you about right now. The president and vice chairman of the Toronto Raptors, Masai Ujiri, is leaving the organization. Ujiri joined the team's front office in 2013 and led the NBA's sole Canadian franchise to its first ever championship in 2019. Despite his successful stint with the team, Toronto has missed the postseason in each of the last 3 years. Ujiri was entering the final year of his contract. And so for more on this development, we've reached Nav Bhatia. He's a Raptors super fan. Thank you so much for making time for us today, Nav.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me.
So let's start with just your initial reaction. A lot of people were pretty shocked by this news this morning.
So was I. Just like everybody else, I was shocked also this morning.
And in terms of how you're feeling about it, how are you feeling as you learn of the fact that Masai Ujiri, who has led the franchise through some of its most successful seasons, is leaving? How are you feeling about it?
Well, you know, this is NBA's business. It's a business. We have seen that before with the trade of Vince Carter, with the trade of DeMar DeRozan. But this is still a very shocking news for me. And, but I wish him all the best. Where he's doing in the future. But I also want to thank and take this opportunity that what he has done for our city, the impact he has made with the city and the country and the culture of basketball in Canada. So I salute him, I thank him, and wish him all the best.
You know, that is kind of reflected, the sentiments you were just saying right there was kind of reflected in the statement from the MLSE when they announced this departure. And they said that he brought an NBA championship to Toronto and urged us to believe in this city and ourselves. So I'm wondering how significant this loss is, given the amount of time and the content of that time that he was with the team.
Well, he was here for a long time. 12 years is a long time. And he was like a family. And whenever your family member leaves, you feel it. And we are going to feel the loss. But again, like I said, life goes on. He has left the Raptors organization in a good shape. We have a very good executive in Bobby Webster and the other team, our coach and all that. And I believe our team is going to do very well this coming season.
I think all fans really hope that that is true, that the team is going to do well in the upcoming season. I'm wondering, given the fact that you are an insider with the Raptors, how much changed? Because we know that it was August 5th that it was announced that Ujiri was going to stay on. And now all of a sudden, there's been a shift. Why do you think that is?
First of all, let me tell you, I'm not an insider. I'm just also a fan like everybody else who loves basketball. I love my city and I love my country. But yes, I was close to him. I was close to his wife. I was close to his kids and close to his mother-in-law. And it was like a family. And I am going to sort of miss them. And, but I also wish him all the best. And I am surprised, just like anybody else. I'm taking my moment, also my time, to digest all this thing. Because I talked to him 3 days ago regarding something. There were some players in the finals who came to me and said, "Now we want to play for Masai and the Raptors. Could you convey our thoughts to him?" And I did. 3 days ago, I talked to him. I never thought that this will happen 3 days later. I will be watching his departure from the Raptors.
So 3 days ago, you were talking to him and you had no indication this was going to happen. What was your conversation like 3 days ago? And have you talked to him since this news broke?
No, I haven't. I haven't talked to him since this news broke, but I have been busy with a lot of interviews with various media. But yes, 3 days ago, I did talk to him and passed a message from a couple of players who wants to play for the Raptors. And I always let him know when I hear from players directly. And that was my only talk.
Okay, so it's a surprise for so many of us. We appreciate your thoughts on this, Nav. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
That is Nav Bhatia. He is a Raptors superfan.